Hello, East Texas. I'm Howard Thompson, and this is your midday news update. "18 people were arrested in Smith County during the holiday weekend as part of the No Refusal Driving While Intoxicated campaign. The campaign allows officers who suspect a driver has been drinking to obtain a blood sample if they refuse to submit to a breathalyzer test. Don Martin, Tyler Police spokesman, said the measure of the campaign's success is not in the number of people arrested, but rather the potential number of lives saved. And he added, quote, "Even one DWI arrest could result in saving a life." In 2011, 15 people were arrested during the campaign, which ran from December 30th to December 31st. How do you like your Spam? Creamy or crunchy? Hormel Foods, the company primarily known for Spam and other cured, smoked, and deli meats, said today that it's buying Skippy, the country's #2 peanut butter brand, for about $700 million. Skippy is sold in about 30 countries and is the leading peanut butter brand in China, where Hormel has been trying to build up its Spam business for the past several years. Hormel plans to apply its innovation skills and, quote, take Skippy out of the jar to use it with other products. Currently, there are 11 varieties of Skippy in the U.S., including low-fat and natural varieties, and Skippy is the leading brand in the faster-growing subcategory of natural peanut butter. A Texas prosecutor says a grand jury will consider the case involving a train collision that killed 4 veterans who were riding on a parade float. Midland County Assistant District Attorney Eric Kalenic said Thursday that a newly impaneled grand jury is scheduled to hear the case next Wednesday. He declined to say whether the office is recommending an indictment in the November 15th accident. The veterans died when a flatbed truck they were riding on was struck by a Union Pacific train traveling 62 miles per hour. The truck was the second float in a parade organized to honor wounded veterans and their wives. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the cause of the crash, and Union Pacific said last month that it was adjusting the timing of the crossing signal where the collision occurred. A last-minute surge in spending helped many major retailers report better than expected sales in December, a relief for stores that can make up to 40% of their annual revenue during the holiday period. Consumers had a lot to worry about this holiday, including the possibility of the U.S. economy falling off the fiscal cliff. But after spending cautiously during most of the season, they loosened their purse strings in the final shopping days. 20 retailers reported that sales in December rose an average of 4.5% compared with the year-ago period, according to the International Council of Shopping Centers. That's on the high end of the expected range of 4 to 4.5%. Subaru is recalling nearly 634,000 cars and SUVs in the U.S. because lights beneath the doors can overheat and catch fire. The recall affects all Outback and Legacy car models from years 2010 and 2011. Also, it includes Tribeca SUVs from 2006 to 2012 and Forester SUVs from 2009 to 2012. Subaru says that the Tribecas and Foresters were all sold before January 2012. The company says moisture can get into puddle lights beneath the doors and can cause a short circuit that can melt plastic and cause fires. It says that only 54,000 of those vehicles are actually equipped with the lights, but it will send letters to all owners asking them to take their cars to dealers if they have the lights. More Americans sought unemployment benefits last week, though the winter holidays likely distorted the data for the second straight week. The Labor Department said Thursday that weekly applications rose by 10,000 to a seasonally adjusted 372,000 in the week ended December 29th. The broader trend has been more favorable. The 4-week average, which is a less volatile measure, was little changed at 660,000. That's only slightly above the previous week's 359,750, which was the lowest in more than 4 years. Dallas police say the number of murders citywide rose almost 13% last year, and nearly half of the 152 killings were related to gangs or drugs. The Dallas Morning News reported that gang and drug-related slayings accounted for 44% of the homicide total. Dallas had 26 domestic violence-related killings last year compared to 10 the previous year. Dallas reached a high of 500 slayings in 1991. The city had a low point of 133 slayings in 2011, which was the fewest since 1967. Have a great afternoon, and check back soon for our top 10 things to do this weekend and our PM News update.